Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will come out first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened last time.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Lockett. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Firing to the right, complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. offensively, the defense coming up with a huge...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He wouldn't throw him as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
A&M comes back out with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Catch in the middle, it's Riggs.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll take another shot here. And it's home in at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
The sure hands, it's Turner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The give to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Bringing the heat. It's complete to the left. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He wants to change this route. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Grab near the marker. It's Lockett. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
That's caught. It's Harris. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Makes the grab. It's Lockett. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Going to look downfield again. Now adjusting. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot. He gets outside the pocket. And a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
He's got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Texas A&M going up tempo. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Here's the handoff. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Gets it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets two out to the 18. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. He's got an open man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. This time he's got his man. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Wants to fire on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to NC State.
Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. Runs through the tackle. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. Wideout trying to get it in. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense looks as if it's coming. Going for 6. Touchdown, Rebels! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mendez. Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Riggs. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he's dragged down.
A notable first half so far in College Station. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Blasted as he lets it go. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Looking downfield, it's Kendricks. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Rebels will punt this one away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Give to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Last one, it's 2nd and 11.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to get up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. A&M comes back out with another first down. Dings it complete to the right. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now they'll run the draw. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Riggs.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. It's Riggs. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Paul. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Open space at the 25. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on third down. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. Scanning the field, it's Kendricks.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged.
Lofts one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend-don't-break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They're having none of this running game down on the goal.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Daniel. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Not able to get it in, but there's not much downside in trying to punch it in on fourth down.
I agree. This close to the goal line, fourth down, fourth quarter. This is a big moment right here. You be aggressive. You find that play that you really believe in. Try to go for it. Try to put some points on the board.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They want that clock to run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. It's Riggs. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Pulls it in. It's Riggs. At the 35, he's open. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Turning it on. what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Can't get him to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
The give to the back. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Big fella moving. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aggie. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for a man. It's Kendricks. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going to swing it on second down. Quarterback extends the play. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game.
He's got it. First down and more. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Great job by the defense ending this ball game. Don't give them any life. Great job forcing the fumble. You already got the lead. You take the ball back with a little bit of time. Nail me coffin.
That's caught. It's Riggs. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. If they can pick up a yard here on second down, that might put this one in the books. The offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught, close to the marker, it's Riggs. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. A first down run on the doorstep. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies! They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here and late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make it. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like,